The idea of weekly trend lines is to just help you identify levels in the chart or slanting levels in the chart that are likely to form roadblocks to price, or even help you trade. If price comes up and hits one of these weekly trend lines, then chances are it's going to reverse off it. And if you see a pattern reversing off that, then it helps your trade go in that direction. And so you just pick in 2 or 3, as you say, pivot highs and 2 or 3 pivot lows to draw lines off. You draw them off, and you draw them off like you have done here, off that pivot low to this pivot low. That's fine. Then you carry on and see if price respects it, and it looks like it has. So you leave that in the chart, and then you draw it again, to another pivot low, which that isn't a particularly significant one, but I suppose it can be looked at again, and then see if price respects it, which it looks like it has to some extent there. And if it has, you leave it in the chart. If you want to pick these, I wouldn't be picking these. These are just part of a pretty steady move down in price. That one, yes, absolutely looks good. That top one. This one, not particularly. No, this is just a move down in price. This one, yes, it is. So you probably, in this chart here, I might only have lines off this one pivot high. That would be likely. I might pull all the way forward on this one and pull some lines off that one there, because that's the most recent price action, and it is a fairly significant pivot high. But yeah, certainly looking back in time, that's probably the only one I'd be using on this chart there. If we had a bit more of a break of structure, so you see that we haven't really broken structure here. We've got this move. All this is doing is just making lower highs and lower lows all the way down. It's not anything major, if we had something where one of these pivot highs shot up and broke structure and was up here somewhere, so we're not making a lower high than this one, we're making a higher high, then suddenly that's a very significant pivot high. And so then I'll be drawing lines off that one as well. But always validate them. They're only there to help you. They're not there to show how clever you are at drawing lines. They're there to actually be in your chart so that you can then base trading decisions around them a little bit. They're only there to help you, and they're only a very small portion of this strategy. You don't actually need them to make money. They just help get that extra 2-3% in your account that you would not have if you didn't have them here.